Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Get Real with Real Estate. Today, we're going to be looking at two homes. Let's see. Our first home is in 2689 Harris Henrietta Road. That's a mouthful. Mooresboro, North Carolina. It features 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, built in 1942. Incredible little farmhouse. You ever wanted a farmhouse? You ever wanted room to grow? Large family room, dining room, oversized kitchen could make this a great family home. Primary bedroom is on the main level, 2 bedrooms upstairs and another downstairs with its own private entrance. Well, that's cool if you have guests or you want to rent it out like a B&B. This is truly a must-see, located in Mooresboro, just minutes off Highway 74, convenient to Rutherfordton, Forest City, Spindale, Tryon, Columbus, Shelby, and Hendersonville. So I think that's more west when we look on the map. It's been listed for 1 day, so it's hot off the press. Listed by Greg Krishner at gmail.com at Coldwell Banker Advantage. Karen Parton, Coldwell Banker Advantage. Call either Greg or Karen, I'm sure, would be able to help you. There's the information you need. You can email Greg Krishner at this address here. Okay, what do we have here? We know it has 4 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, 1 on the main level. That's good. No cooling, so there's no heating and no air conditioning in this house. So you're going to have to do that right off the bat. Especially in the winter. I mean, it gets hot there in the summer too in North Carolina, and certainly it'll snow there in the winter at some point. So you're going to need to do that right away. So, I mean, right now you could probably live in it and tolerate it because it's easier to tolerate heat than cold. No appliances, so you're going to need to do that. That includes laundry. Exterior entry, unfinished walk out access, walk up access, so it must have a basement. Okay. Has a driveway, uncovered spaces, yes. It says it's 3 stories, so it must have a basement you can stand up in. Full brick, foundation permanent, new construction, 1942. We don't know what square footage because it didn't say. Tax assessed value is 198.5. I'm not seeing anything else here about the taxes. Okay, let's look at the sale. So it sold for $25,000 in 2015, then sold again in 2021 for 198. So that was a good little dip, wasn't it? Nice chunk of change made off of that. Then it was listed for sale for 200,000 a year later. Price changed to 220, so they bumped it up in 2022. You know, that was before everything sort of went to hell in 2023. Listing was removed in 2022, listed for sale in 2024 again for $350,000. Oh my goodness. Price changed to 330, listing removed in 24 September, and then December of 25 it sold for 202,000. So I don't know where they're finding the equity, but it must be there somewhere, right? Okay, the taxes last paid in 2024 were $1,093. You need to check the updated taxes. Of course, I think it's out in the country, so I mean, unless you just want to bike around all these houses. Okay. Oh my gosh, that's the lowest walk score and bike score I've ever seen. Cliffside Elementary gets a 9 out of 10. That's great. The middle school could do some work. The high school could do some work, but they're not bad. They're pretty decent, right? Okay, let's go up here and see if we can get a street view of this gorgeous place. Oh, don't you just love that architecture? That's just beautiful. I love the touches of the different color brick around the arched doorway. That's really pretty. Well, your neighbors are right here. If you get into a pinch or need a cup of sugar, you could just roll right through this little road right here and go over there, I guess. So I like the way the front's done actually. It's kind of odd at first, but I guess you could pull your car up there or something. Isn't that adorable? That's just an adorable little house, isn't it? Sure it is. Now you are right on a road. I don't know if it's a busy road or not. And it does go down, a sort of a hill. It's a country road, obviously. And it's more towards western North Carolina, I do believe. We'll see in just a second. Now, I don't know what this is across the street. Oh, you have a general store across the street. That's convenient, isn't it? Too bad they don't have gas. So that's right across the street. Got a little country store there. So here's the house. It's just an adorable little house, isn't it? Oh, it is 3 stories. You do have a full walkout basement there, and then the rooms upstairs. Now I don't think these people standing here come with it, but let's spy on them. Okay, so we have plenty of room to do whatever you want to do there. There's the walkout basement. They have curb here so you don't drive your car over unless I mean, if you came home and it was icy, ooh, that might be a little scary, wouldn't it? These are old pictures, so let's go back to the listing and look at the pictures that the listing agent has given us. Well, wait a minute, let's just look at this map so we can see where it is. Mooresboro. Here's the North Carolina, South Carolina state line. Shelby's over here. Charlotte's over here, way over here, Charlotte. So you're like it's sort of mountainous or hilly in that area. So if you like that type of thing, the mountains, that might be for you. It's a beautiful location. My mother would have loved it. So let's look at the photographs and see what we have. That's just a charming house. See, they've cleaned it up. So all that stuff is out of the yard. It's 92.5. 92,500. I didn't tell you that. That's a great price, right? 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom. So there's the front with your drive-in section. Right now, mind you, your drive-in park is right off the road, so that's a little weird. I wish it would have been put back a little bit, but it wasn't. So here's our first room. So we're going to see we have a fireplace. Looks like you have wood floors that still could be refinished, so that's good. If you don't like those ceiling tiles, you'll have to deal with that. And the doors look like they probably need some work. Whoops, somebody stole the kitchen. Okay, so let's see what we do have. We do have some drawers. We have all these cabinets. Maybe they left you the doors. If not, if they're good cabinet boxes, you could just get new doors because they're in all the right places. Put a dishwasher right here. Yeah, you could work this. Now, I don't know what this floor is. It could be LVP. It could be rolled out. I'm not sure. It looks like LVP. So these are this room. Let's see. This is a bedroom upstairs. It also has wood floors, and it looks like carpet was on there for years and years and years, and it was ripped up, and the floors just weren't redone. I could just redo the floors, paint the walls. This room's good to go. You got great windows, lots of good light, lots of little fun nooks. I would imagine this is a closet. This is downstairs in the living room again with the fireplace. There's the front arch door. I love that you have the arch door. That's a nice touch. I have a tiny bit of a foyer, but not really. This is another upstairs bedroom. I think that's just an exposed wire with no fixture, so that's easy to remedy. I'm not sure what this is right here. Looks like you could refinish floors, paint the walls, put a light fixture in. You do need to, of course, have all your inspections, your plumbing, electric, roofing, water lines, everything. You don't want to get old sewer lines. Now, I'm not sure. I think this is the door that comes in to the basement because it is a walkout basement. Now, that is a very interesting way to get to a basement, isn't it? You have a full, beautiful staircase that goes right into a basement. That is pretty strange, actually. But kind of cool at the same time. I like it because I like quirky and different, so I do like the inside of this house. This room, same thing, floors, walls, ceilings, new light fixture. Easy peasy. Here's the rest of the basement. Now, I suppose the staircase is facing towards this door. I'm not sure where that other door is. That whole two-story staircase. But this is obviously a basement. So, I mean, you could use this for so many things. This could be your get-together party fun room. It looks like there's a wood stove there. Door to the outside. Windows. There's windows over there. We know there's no AC and no heat, so you'd have to do that. See, there's two windows over there. That's really great. Get a lot of light down there for a basement, right? Here's a bathroom. Now, I'm not sure what this is all over the wall. I have no idea what that is. Does anybody know what that is? That's the strangest thing I've ever seen because it looks like it's on the wall, like something actually on the wall. It doesn't look like spray paint, and it's over there too. Wonder if it's some kind of furry mold or something. I don't know. So I guess this is the back of the house. Not much of a yard to work with. I mean, you'd have to do some work on there. Maybe terrace it or something to make it more usable would be a good idea. Because here's another part. Here's the back. That's that side, and then that staircase that comes around. But that is the oddest thing to me. If it goes down into that basement, like, why would you spend so much money on a staircase to a basement? So here's that back door. That's the side door where I said you could do a terrace. I think that's over here. Because this is the front, this is the end of the house. Because that's a fence that faces the road. That's a nice fence. You have a lot of windows. And that's all they're giving us on this one. And it is 2689 Harris Henrietta Road in Mooresboro, North Carolina. There's that staircase again. And they didn't tell us how many square feet this house is. It wasn't anywhere on here. Okay, so let's see. The next one we're going to see is a little bit more than most of the houses I've shown you, but that's okay. I never promised a rose garden or every house that would be $10. This one is $185,000. It is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 1,530 square feet. It's 6280 North Carolina Highway 481 in Halifax, North Carolina. And not only do you get the 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom house, you get 9.5 acres of your very own land. You hear me? 9.5 beautiful acres. Okay? So let's look in here and see what we got here. Escape to 9.5 acres of peaceful countryside featuring a private pond and endless potential. Oh my God, you get a private pond? I want it. Enjoy the scenic water views, perfect for fishing or simply relaxing. The property includes 1 manufactured home in poor shape and junk that conveys. That could be fun. The property is being sold as is. The dwelling requires significant repairs, presenting an excellent opportunity to replace it with a new build. Whether you envision a homestead, a hobby farm, or a weekend retreat, this property offers space, privacy, and flexibility. While the dwelling itself is outside the flood zone, a portion of the land lies within the FEMA flood zone. It's been on the market for 292 days. I have not looked at it. Listed by Kendall Hudson from True Local Realty. There's the phone number. Let's look on the map right away and see where it is in North Carolina. I know where it is, but you don't. Or maybe you do. Okay, so we're going to look at a house in a few minutes here in Scotland Neck. But right now we're right here, right near Enfield, Whitaker's, Allander, above Rocky Mount, below Roanoke Rapids, Murfreesboro's over here, Ahoske's over here. We've looked at homes over here in Plymouth and Roper, so we're over here. And it is 9.5 acres. You see it's not far at all from the coast. That's the Outer Banks over here. We could be zooming on to your new life. Okay, let's get this down here. I see the pond. Look at there, you have a beautiful large pond. And apparently it has fish in it because talked about fishing. I wonder what all that stuff is. So there you be your 9.5 acres in there in that section there. Let's see what the lot line is. Okay, so here's your lot. That's the 9.5 acres right here. So I wonder who gets this piece of the pond. Maybe the line's just out of shape. I mean, I don't think they would cut a line right through your pond, would they? That would be crazy. I'd ask that question. I'd say I saw it on a map. I want to know. I wonder if they did a street view. No, there's no street view. I didn't think there would be. So let's look at these photographs. I have not seen them. Let's see what we can see. Well, that's an absolute beautiful piece of property, isn't it, in Halifax, North Carolina? 185,000, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,530 square feet. Apparently it is a mobile home, or there's two on the lot. I don't know what's going on. We'll see in a minute. We have a beautiful white fence like a horse farm. Maybe there's a horse barn. We have the white fence here as well. We have a driveway that comes in by the pond and goes around this way. Looks like they have good road. They've done a good road through here with a drive-in right there. You can drive around. I don't know if they're doing anything over here, but they have the land cleared. You might want to put something up here to buffer your privacy up here a little bit. I don't know what's across the street. Okay, so there's the pond again. It's a big pond, isn't it? You could you could get one of those swan boats and pedal around on the lake. See, somebody's in the lake right now. That would be so relaxing, wouldn't it? You could put your big old float in that lake and just float around all day on your own private pond. And look, there's trees all around you and trees all over here and over here. Nobody's going to be looking at you. I mean, total privacy. And then you can have a greenhouse, grow your food, do whatever. So this must be one of the mobile homes that's on the property. I think that's the one that has the white fence all around the front. So that's what that looks like. And then this is, I don't know where this is on the property. Looks like some kind of carport, garage type thing. Yeah, that's what it is. I guess it's behind that mobile home, that manufactured home. Looks like we have an upstairs deck here. That would be fun. Looks like a great place to have a party, huh? So here's the inside. So it's a manufactured home, so it needs work. They were very honest about that. Um, there's only 2 pictures inside, and you can see the ceiling needs to be replaced there. It doesn't look as bad as I actually thought it would, but I'm sure the floors, need help and all kinds of things. But you could build a house there. You could certainly live in it while you're doing what else you wanted to do out there. So that's that one for 185, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and you get 9.5 acres with it. So the next one we're going to look at today is, oh no, those were my only 2 for today. So there you have it. We have this 9.5 acres here with the house that needs help. And then we have this beautiful home here in Mooresboro, North Carolina. 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom. We saw the 3 floors and that wild staircase that trips me up. So if you look at them or buy one of them, let us know what you did and what you found and what you did to it. So until the next episode, I'll see you real soon. Do all the things, like, subscribe, comment, share. I'll see you next time, and let's get real with real estate.